Pandas. That sounds lovely and cuddly and kind of a big Asian bear, but really that's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about is a library that is the other big pillar of data science in Python. Pandas is all about data. It's all about loading, visualizing, cleaning, manipulating data, and really it is the interface you will use the most in this course or in anything you do with data science. So it's worth going deeper into Panda and trying to understand it. So let's look first how we load the Pandas library and then look at the different things that we can do with Pandas. So the first step is to import Pandas, and the convention is to use PD for Pandas. After you import the library, the first thing you probably want to do is to load some data and play with it. And the strengths of, or one of the strengths of Pandas is that it's super easy to load data in multiple formats. In this case, we will read an Excel spreadsheet. And I have the path of the spreadsheet already saved here as the path. So all I have to do now is to use Panda to read this spreadsheet. And because it's an Excel spreadsheet, I'll read Excel and I give it the path as an argument. And now what I obtain is a data frame. A data frame is, if you want, a sort of super Excel spreadsheet. It's a super Excel spreadsheet because an Excel spreadsheet can only be two-dimensional. A data frame can be n-dimensional. So you can have a one-dimensional data frame known as a series, or you could think of it as a column in a data frame. That would be one series with an index. Or you can have a two-dimensional data frame, which looks like an Excel spreadsheet. But you can also have a three-dimensional, four-dimensional, fifth-dimensional data frame, because within each one of the dimensions, you can have multiple dimensions. You can see a data frame looks very much like a database record. We have rows. These are the records. And we have columns. The columns are known as series. And you can see in this particular file, I have leg, site, h, core, t, all the way to corrected count as different series. So let's try to do some math with Pandas. Let's extract a series and look at it first. To do this, all I need to do is type the name of the data frame and the name of the series I want in the square brackets. And now I see the series, the values of the series. And what's even better is I can do math straight on that series. So at this point, it's important to realize that Pandas is backed by NumPy. So all that you see in Pandas is effectively a nice representation and a lot of convenient code to manipulate data. But really what we do ultimately is we deal with NumPy arrays. That's why all these batch operations are possible, and that's why they're so fast, because effectively we're doing NumPy array calculations. So for instance here, I'm gonna do the square root of that series, and I get that in seconds. So it's really worth spending a bit of time with DataFrame, training yourself, learning the different ways you can deal with DataFrame, because that is going to be important for your data science journey.